The mother was worried that her daughter wouldn't be able to marry in the future, so she gave her 2 taels of silver, telling her to go to the market to buy a son-in-law who lives with the wife's family. But the girl passed up a strong and handsome scholar, and chose a dying sickly man instead, only because she saw through the scholar at a glance. He was an ungrateful person who bit the hand that fed him, and would kill her sooner or later in the future. It turned out that in her previous life she admired the scholar's integrity, so she spent all her savings to buy him. In the end she even lived frugally with her mother, supporting him all the way to become the top scholar in the imperial examination. But she never expected that the first thing the scholar did after becoming a top scholar was to marry the neighbor's daughter, only because when he was down and out back then, the neighbor's daughter had given him spiritual encouragement, while in his eyes the girl only humiliated him with money. To cover up that embarrassing origin, the shameless scholar even drowned the girl in the pond to kill her. Fortunately, God gave the girl a chance to start over, reborn her back to the day she bought a husband 5 years ago. At this time the human trafficker was enthusiastically promoting to the girl, saying that this scholar could read and write and only cost 2 taels of silver. But the girl ignored him after hearing that, turned around and bought the sickly man next to him, at the price of 10 copper coins. This life she wanted to see, without her support. How could that scholar rise to prominence quickly? The girl then took the unconscious man home. After examination the man only had some superficial injuries. He would recover soon after resting for a while. When the villagers heard about it they all envied the girl for her good luck. Actually picked up a great bargain for only 10 copper coins, unlike the neighbor's daughter who spent a full 2 taels of silver, but bought back a scholar who was only good-looking but useless. The girl didn't expect that the scholar was actually bought by the neighbor, but this just suited the scholar's wishes. This life he could finally be with that scheming woman in advance. At this time the scheming woman thought she had picked up a great bargain, hurriedly came to show off in front of the girl, but after hearing that the girl only advised the scheming woman to be careful. After all, her real hard days were still ahead. Under the girl's careful care, the man's injuries healed quickly. He was originally the young master of Geeshire Hall. If his parents hadn't been wrongfully accused and killed back then, he wouldn't have ended up in the hands of human traffickers. Fortunately the girl took very good care of him, making him rekindle his hope for life. On the other hand, the scholar was having a miserable time in the previous life to let him focus on studying. The girl never let him do any work, but this life, since being bought home by the neighbor, he was directly treated like an animal by the neighbor. Not only did he not have enough to eat every day, but also had to do heavy farm work. Time passed in a blink of an eye for half a month. The man finally fully recovered. When the neighbors saw him they all praised the girl for her good luck. If they had known the man was so handsome, they would have bought him for 10 copper coins no matter what. The two then went to the mountain to collect herbs together, but unexpectedly at this time a wild boar suddenly appeared behind them. Seeing that the wild boar was about to rush at the man, the girl rushed forward without hesitation and pushed him away. The wild boar was quickly enraged, turning its target to the girl, but just when the girl didn't know how to get rid of it, she turned around and happened to see the scheming woman's brother, bringing the scholar to recite poems on the mountain. Seeing this, the girl didn't say a word, leading the wild boar over there. To get away, the scheming woman's brother directly pushed the scholar out as bait. The scholar couldn't dodge and was hit flying on the spot. Seeing that the wild boar was about to go crazy and charge around, at this time the man suddenly shouted loudly, attracting the wild boar's attention. At the moment the wild boar jumped up. He directly slashed open the wild boar's belly with a knife.